fuck is that? Thank God you guys were here. They won't come in while you're here. Oh man. Should be alright. Right, let's get this thing sorted. Hey guys, it's sort of Tuesday. Welcome to Project Mackerel. I'm having a little trouble this morning, so I hope you won't mind if I try and get this done quite quickly. Adam, you said skilled labour was poorly paid. I think you're gravely mistaken there. Anyone who's skilled in the labour market knows exactly how to get the right money. I know guys like roofers, plumbers that are on a lot more than most office workers that I know. They're earning ridiculous amounts of money, even at like really young ages, like 16, 17, just in on the labour game, and they're coming home with sort of like $2 grand a week, like silly money. Yeah, the nanny culture. I do definitely think that we're in a nanny culture. One of my dad's friends is a foreman for a building company, and he often comes around to see me, and I do print out things for him and type up things, and often it's just safety guidelines, and they have to have safety guidelines for everything. If they're using a ladder on a site one day, everybody on the site has to be issued with safety guidelines on how to use a ladder. Or and in a site office, they have to have safety guidelines on how to use every tool. Something simple from a screwdriver to something really kind of dangerous like a circular saw. Everything has to be regulated. There's so much that you can talk about with the nanny culture for so long. I don't think I really have time to completely discuss it here, but that I totally agree that we are living in a nanny culture. I totally agree that it's absolute bullshit. The cinema, in my opinion, is too expensive. The Odeon isn't just cheap outside of London, Carla. If you go to an Odeon in London, not obviously central London is a whole different kettle of fish, but the Odeon is $3.50 for students right across the country. Popcorn, you get what you pay for, question mark. I don't think you really do, Adam. I think that the prices for popcorn and snacks in cinemas are extortionate. I understand that that's where a cinema makes most of its profits, but I don't believe that they need to make that much profit. Carlo, I think you gave too much influence on the prices to Hollywood and the studios. I don't think that they have that much influence over the price of a cinema ticket. And you blamed it on Hollywood as if it was purely the big studios' faults. But I have to say, I've never gone to a cinema to see an independent film and they said, oh, hang on a minute, that film isn't produced by one of the big studios, I'm going to charge you less for your ticket. That's never happened to me before, so I don't think that you can blame the high ticket prices just on the Hollywood studios, because the independent studios charge just as much. And you know, I'm sure you'd agree, but I would quite happily pay twice or even 3 times what I pay now at the cinema to go and see an independent film, if it meant that independent British cinemas production companies would be earning more money. But the money doesn't go to them. The money goes to the actual cinema companies themselves, in that it goes to Cineworld or Odeon, or it goes to the distribution companies. And so I don't think you can blame it on Hollywood, and I don't think that you can even say that you buying snacks in a cinema, just one person is encouraging Hollywood producers to charge more, because like I said, it's not the Hollywood producers that decide how much you pay in a cinema, right? Hollywood producers may well set larger budgets for films, but and they may agree to pay their stars more money, but that doesn't necessarily come down to the chain to Joe Muggs who wants to pay £6 for a box of popcorn. You can't. That's a totally ridiculous thing to say, that just by buying popcorn you would be encouraging you would be encouraging Hollywood producers to use more money on their films or charge you more. That's ridiculous. Carla, it's really hard not to talk about prisons again with some of the things that you said, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to restrain myself. I really am. And Owen's conspiracy theory, it really made me laugh that you were the only one that actually took it seriously. The rest of us took it very sarcastically, light-hearted, passing comment kind of thing. Me and Adam found a kind of amusing side, but yeah, I don't think we've been hit harder than anywhere else. Yeah, I don't think we've been hit harder than anywhere else. I found it quite an amusing concept, the whole conspiracy theory thing, and I just found it really funny that Carla actually kind of took the whole thing seriously. Carla, I know Owen asked you to show something that had a story, but you could have just chose one thing, and that whole Barbie riding a snake thing was like some sort of really messed up child porn film. Oh, dear. Carl, you okay? They got Carl. Carl? Oh shit. I knew they were getting closer, but they got Carl. They got him. He's gone. That's probably my fault. I mean, I like that guy. I mean, you know him. He's cameoed a few times. Sad story. Sad story. Anyway, that isn't my story. Yeah, like I was saying, Carla, it would have been nice to have a little depth. I mean, we got some depth from, like, the Barbie, but you didn't really actually tell a story. You just showed us stuff. This, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of Project Mackerel, is the All England Law Reports 1967 Volume 1, as it says here. Rather a boring book, but there is a story behind it. A little while before Christmas 2008, my fellow members of Project Mackerel gathered here in Bristol because one Owen of Wednesdays was thinking of applying to university here. So they came here to have a look around Bristol, me being their tour guide. On that same day, we filmed the Project Mackerel group videos, which I'm sure you may have had a look at. Well, at least one of them anyway. There were 5 in the end. But on the way back from the shopping centre, where I'd taken them to have a look around the kind of shopping centre of Bristol, we found a dumpster, like a huge bin, full of these babies. All in perfect good condition, obviously just a little out of date, and they'd been tossed aside like they were nothing, like they were just garbage. And Carla, as sweet as she is, decided she was going to save one of these books from the terror that is the local dump. And she carried it home, and it's been sitting on my shelf ever since, as a reminder of that day that we had as Project Mackerel together here in Bristol. Sorry for the lateness again, and I will see you all soon, at least as long as they don't get me. They're closing in. It's only because you guys are here. As soon as I turn off the fucking camera, they're going to be in here. I know they are. They will. They'll come. They'll get me. I'm a little worried, I have to tell you.